Assalamu alaikum students. My name is Dr. Ashik Hussain. I'm assistant professor of human anatomy. So today we are going to discuss the model of this pelvis. Here you can see we have got pelvis model. This is full pelvis, bony pelvis along with the muscles and vessels. And out of that we are going to discuss the this model. Here you can see this is uterus, this is whole uterus, and here we have got rectum, and this is surrounding all the different ligaments and ovaries and peritoneum. So here we are going to discuss the sagittal section. Here you can see this is uterus. This structure, sausage-like structure, is a uterus, and here we have got uterine cavity, and this uterine cavity is a slit-like space. It is a slit-like space when it is empty. So here you can see this is endometrium, this lining, and here we have got myometrium all around, and here we white line, this is peritoneum. As you can see that this white line or peritoneum is lining the upper part of the rectum, anterior and lateral walls. In the middle part it covers just only anterior wall. Then it is reflected upon the uterus. As a result, there is a pouch between the rectum and the uterus, and this is called recto-uterine pouch. This is called recto-uterine pouch, or it is called pouch of Douglas. It has got clinical significance in gynecological procedures. So recto-uterine pouch here we have got, and here it is called pouch, also called pouch of Douglas. Then uterus is lying upon the bladder. This is urinary bladder. This is urinary bladder, and here you can see this white line or peritoneum, and this is fundus of the uterus. Here we have got body of the uterus, and here you can see this from fundus to body, and then this white line or peritoneum is reflected upon the superior wall of the urinary bladder. As a result, another pouch is found between the uterus and urinary bladder. Here it is called utrovesical pouch. Now a bit on the uterus. Here it is the fundus of the uterus, rounded fundus, then the body, and this is cervix. This cervix, as you can see that it has got part of cervix is projected into the vagina. Here we have got vagina. It is projecting into the vagina. As a result, we have got two fornices, anterior fornix and posterior fornix. Anterior fornix and posterior fornix. The portion of the the uterus which is projecting into the upper part of the vagina is called os. This is called external os, OS, external os, and here we have got internal os, and this cylindrical part, lower part of the uterus, is called cervical canal. So uterine cavity, cervical canal, vagina, anterior fornix, posterior fornix, and here we have got vagina. Then here we have got urinary bladder, which has got detrusor muscles, and here you can see the inner lining or of the urinary bladder, which is transitional epithelium or uroepithelium. And here you can see is a small white part, and this is posterior trigone of the urinary bladder. At the lateral end of the trigone, here we have got ureter, which is entering into the urinary bladder, and this is urethra, So vagina and urethra are in close approximation in female, so that's why and the vagina is more often in close approximation with the urethra, so that's why The urinary tract infections are more common in females because of close proximation with the vagina and short length of the urethra. And here you can see this is all rectum, and this lower part of the rectum, here we have got anal canal. This is anal canal. So this was about the median sagittal plane. Now I'm going to rotate the same model. So you can, this is uterus, fundus, body, and here you can, this yellow structure, this is ovary, and this structure, tubular structure, this is uterine tube or fallopian tube, and this is distal part of the fallopian tube which is dilated, called infundibulum, and these are finger-like projections of the uterine tube ready to catch the liberated ova or ovum after release, and these are called fimbria. So fimbria, infundibulum, ampulla, then we have got isthmus here. And this gray structure which is connecting the uterus to the ovaries, this is called suspensory ligament of ovary. And this is round ligament of uterus, and beneath these suspensory ligament of ovaries, here we have got broad ligament. This whole structure is called broad ligament, and this is transverse ligament, and this red structure, this is ovarian artery, and this is uterine artery. Okay, so, and this is urinary bladder from the lateral aspect, and this is the rectum, as you can see, and these are ureters which are entering into the urinary bladder, which you were able to see from here on the medial side. So this was a bit about the median sagittal section of a pelvis, that is rectum, uterus, and urinary bladder. So in next video I'm going to for the male pelvis. Thank you very much.